Good afternoon. It is almost 12:15 on Monday afternoon. How are we all doing? Anybody watching? What you up to? I have to show this super quick. I love this so much. It's so cute. Look at this. Look at all them death chickens. Canadian death chickens, my friends. Look at all of them. And a duck. Can you hear them? Oh my goodness. This is the park I rarely come to vlog to because of this. These guys are so distracting. However, here we are. So I didn't get out to vlog last night because I was not feeling it. I was tired, I was sore, I was just not. So we're gonna do a vlog now and hopefully get it up for 3 o'clock today. We'll see how that goes. So yesterday, what was up yesterday? Yesterday was kind of a wash day. I was not feeling it at all. I was sore, I was tired, I was feeling bleh. And when I'm like that, I just want to sleep that shit off. But on Saturday, my boyfriend came down, which was so nice because I haven't seen the kid in like 3 weeks. So that was nice. And we went out and grabbed some snacky poos and did a whole bunch of movies because that's what we do. We eat snacks and we watch movies. What did we watch? I can't even remember. We watched Cabin 28. If anybody watching has never seen it, I do not recommend it. I have extremely mixed feelings about it. Yeah, it's a hard watch. It is a hard watch. It was for me anyway, as I've seen more violent movies like that show the violence, like grotesque violence. Doesn't bother me. That's fine. The subject matter of this movie was so uncomfortable. It was really hard to watch. It's basically about, well, at its heart, it's a home invasion, okay, which is my biggest fear in life. That shit scares the shit out of me. The thought as a parent of having to defend my children in a fight to the death, okay, which is what a home invasion would be, okay? You come into my home with my children there, it is going to be a fight to the death, okay? And I would fight absolutely, no question. Like, there wouldn't even be a thought process behind it. You know what I mean? My kids are home. It's on like Donkey Kong. However, the thought of having to fight somebody to the death for the safety of my kids terrifies me, because it's that if you lose, right? Terrifying. It was so uncomfortable to watch. The first, like, I'm going to say half hour, 45 minutes of that movie, so hard to watch. It was just so uncomfortable, so uncomfortable. But then the last half of the movie was kind of like they stopped. The director just stopped caring about the movie. Like, it was just, really, it was very disappointing. It had the potential of being a very good movie. As hard, as uncomfortable as it was, it had the potential of being a very good movie. Absolutely heartbreaking. And a whodunit and whatever, right? It was about it's I'm going to say loosely based on a case that happened in the 80s and to this day is unsolved. And there's a conspiracy behind it. And I mean, it had the potential of being a really good movie. It would end as a cliffhanger. It's an unsolved case, right? But it had the potential of being such a good movie. And the director was just like, he dropped the ball. Whoever wrote it, directed it, all that, totally dropped the ball. It was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. They did not do that story justice at all. So there was that. And I chose that one. What did, I can't remember the movie that my boyfriend chose. What the hell was that? It wasn't one that I'd heard of before. I remember hearing about Cabin 28. I can't remember the name of the movie that he picked. It had Sandra Bullock in it. And her character spent like 20 years in jail for killing a cop. That was a good movie. It was slow, but it was a good movie. It had a really good twist in it. That was kind of a heart-wrenching movie too. Apparently we were all up in our feels this weekend. But it was good. It was slow, but it was good. But For Love or Money, I can't remember what it was called. But it was really good. She did a really good job in that movie. Well, she always does. Was there another one that we watched on Saturday? Jeepers Creepers. Another very disappointing movie. It was fucking horrible. I can remember years ago going to my mom's, and I think my brother was living with her at that time. And my brother is a huge horror movie, slasher movie, thriller, like psychological thriller. He loves all that shit. We all do. We all love that shit. My brother most especially. And he really, really has a yin for B movies. Okay. Anyways, I'd come over one afternoon and she was telling me that her and my brother had sat up the previous night watching, it was like Friday night or something. Saturday night maybe. And they'd sat up until like some ungodly hour in the morning watching all these movies. And one of them was Jeepers Creepers. And I specifically remember her saying that she thought it was a really good movie. It was really creepy, blah, 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 right? Okay. So I'm searching through the Prime looking for a movie to watch, right? After the other two. And I was like, oh, Jeepers Creepers. And I told my boyfriend, my mom told me years ago she watched it with my brother. She really, really liked it. Let's give this a go, right? Okay, fine. So we're watching this movie, and from the get-go, we're both like, The acting was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. The effects were horrible. The story was horrible. The characters were horrible. The whole goddamn thing was it was trash. But we watched it. And when it was over, I'm getting the look, right? Because the last few movies that I've chosen have not gone over well. Neither of his, to be fair. So I don't know what his issue is. And I said, you know what? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My mom told me it was a great movie. I watched it on years after the fact, but we're watching it on her recommendation. It's her fault. It's her fault. Yep. My mom's sitting there somewhere in the great beyond just pointing and laughing at me like, it took years, but I got you to watch it. Like, fucking bitch. It was horrible. My goodness. So that was Saturday night. I think around 1 or 2 o'clock we finally said screw this and went to bed. And I will say that all day Saturday I had approximately 4 or 5 cigarettes all day long. That is wicked awesome considering I usually smoke anywhere from 6 to 10. So I was quite proud of myself. And then yesterday, like I said, I got up and I was all, ugh, yeah, and just lounging on the couch and whatever. I was not vlogging. I think the only useful thing I did yesterday was run the dishwasher. I didn't make dinner. My dinner yesterday consisted of fucking chips and dip. Whatever. So there. But yeah, there was no way I was getting my fat ass off the couch for anything. I was just not feeling it yesterday. And my boyfriend went home, I'm going to say probably around 1:30. I went and grabbed a coffee because I had to warm up the car to let him out anyway. So I just went and grabbed a coffee and came home. And it's getting warm in here. Ooh. And yeah, I just sat on the couch. That was me on the couch all damn day watching Roseanne. Whatever. And Monkey's dad dropped him off, I don't know, probably around 7-ish. So I snuggled with him a little bit and we talked about his weekend and whatever. And my brother called me somewhere between 8 and 8:30, I think, maybe. And he wanted to swing by for a little bit. And I was kind of like, oh, yeah, okay. So I haven't talked to him or seen him in a good long while. So I was like, whatever. Yep, come on over. It's fine. And he wanted to bring coffee. I said, you know what? I have a Keurig here. I really don't want like a great big coffee. I would rather just make them as I want them. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So he came over probably for about an hour and a half, maybe. And we chit-chatted and kind of caught up a little bit. And I was telling him about the Jeepers Creepers. He's laughing at me. And he didn't remember watching it with our mom. But, you know, as the night went on, he was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So funny. So, yeah, he probably left around 9:30-ish, maybe 10. Yeah, probably around 9:30-ish. It was shortly after he left. I sent Monkey to bed, so it was probably just before 9:30. And so that was nice. It was a nice time. And then it was quiet, snuggle time on the couch again. I was just not feeling it yesterday. I'm still feeling kind of ugh, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not a lot going on this weekend. It'll be interesting to see if my boyfriend can come down next weekend or not. I mean, his work schedule is so weird. All these geese are flamingo footing it on the snow. I guess their little webbed feet are chilly. I've never seen geese do that before. Interesting. Makes sense, I guess. Oh my. It's funny to me how they all just sort of congregate here, and they're all over on the other side of the parking lot too. Like there's got to be 100 of them here. There's got to be like 100 of them here. It's like, you guys are supposed to fly away. Like, why are you still here? Fly away. I guess they get fed so much here that they just kind of stay. If nobody was feeding them, I'm sure they'd leave. You see all kinds of breadcrumbs and stuff out in the grass there. But yeah, it would be nice if my boyfriend could come down for Valentine's weekend, but oh well, we'll see, I guess. I mean, it's not like we can do anything. We can't go for dinner or nothing, so. Can't celebrate it properly, but That's all right. I don't know. Well, I think this is going to be a really quick video today. It is, see, it's already getting cold in here. It is chilly today. Not like it's been, but it's chilly. And I got to find something to eat. I'm kind of hungry. Kind of not, but kind of hungry. And I got to take some stuff out for dinner. I haven't done that yet. So, I'm going to jump. I'm going to get out later, a little bit later, and vlog for tomorrow. So, and I do have some stuff to do around the house. I don't work till Wednesday, so it's not a great big rush, but I don't want it to turn into a great big rush. I'm like the queen of procrastinating. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I'm going to bounce. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Sorry it's really quick and relatively uninteresting today, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Such is life. Can't be interesting all the time, I guess. But anyways, take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.